We are all, part of this global community, and we absolutely need to recognize it. But that's not enough, I don't think. I think we need to also recognize that there are disparities that are built into the systems that we're a part of, and I think we need to make sure that our engineers here get to that place first of recognizing our common humanity. But then as engineers, they have a lot of power to be able to, and motivation to make change and to construct something that is, just and to fix a system to make it more equitable. So I think then the challenge for us as educators and for students who are looking to be humanitarian engineers is to go beyond that.
Well, I was really excited that the topic for this coming year is humanitarian engineering. In a way, many of us are peripherally involved. Dealing with anything, it's almost multidisciplinary by design, because this involves non-coursework engineering. In other words, this is typically not a subject of what's done, but it's the real world, and that's how it operates. In my own case, I spent my post-retirement years, the first years, in fishing vessel safety, which is part of humanitarian engineering, because we're losing too many people. In fact, that's what I'm working on right now, is a simplified method of establishing safety for fishing vessels. Individual safety is frequently, it's got to be multidisciplinary. It involves the psychology of getting the fishermen to behave the way you want them to. They're an independent lot. And I guess that's probably my main participation in this humanitarian engineering, not on a grand scale, but on an individual saving life scale. And we still have a long way to go, because it's educating them that they need to wear their life preservers. And therefore, the life preserver has to be designed so it comfortably fits them, and they don't mind wearing it. So this is the kind of engineering that involves human, effects on that, and how they perceive trying to be safe. And if it interferes with the efficiency of their work, this is a real problem.
My name is Bumi Babajide. I am a PhD student in the College of Engineering Education. I am also part of the agriculture utility vehicle program, where we're developing utility vehicles for the African market. The vehicles are supposed to help smallholder farmers to be able to produce their product more efficiently and in a more safer way than what they're currently doing. When you look at the way they farm, I personally know that there are ways that engineers can help make their work more efficient and help them work more effectively. If you use a mule or if you use a human being to do your work, yes, it'll get the job done, but you can get it done a lot faster with less stress, and you can use less people and still be able to cover your land and produce more food. So for me as an engineer, being that I was also born in Nigeria, being able to marry that two together was very exciting for me, that we have a product that we can also put on the market that we're building in Nigeria to be able to help Nigerians and farmers to be able to farm more effectively. And having that innovation there, for me, it's the start of something bigger, hopefully something greater in the future.
So I went to a school called Canterbury High School, and they partnered with an organization in the Dominican Republic, and they have teams come in and work on different aspects. So what my high school did is they came in my first year, my freshman year, and they built a school for the community, because there's so many children in the Dominican Republic that don't get to go to school. And education plays such a huge role in just the development of a community. There's all this information out there where students really do get to hear about what goes on in the world, but when you actually go and talk to the people and see that they don't have access to healthcare or schooling or even clean water, the basic rights that I have here in the United States, it really just got me thinking as to why that is. And the more I learned and the more I just saw the United States' advancement as a community, as well as other states just around the world, it got me questioning why we can do all these crazy things like put people on the moon or Like, we're even talking about going to Mars now, but we can't get people's basic needs like water, education, things like that. So I kind of knew from then that I wanted to go into something that was working towards that. So when I was looking into it initially, there wasn't very much out on the internet. I talked a lot to Dr. DeBoer and Dr. Pila and a bunch of other faculty that have been working with the humanitarian concentration. But aside from that, there wasn't a lot just out on the web. But now there's so much out there just about how it's a growing field and even the opportunities that are out there.